Well, hello there. Did you know that it is incredibly important to hit record before you start talking for 30 minutes? Now you do! Let's get started. I don't know if you have ever heard of the amazing website Kittl, Kittl, but if you haven't, I'm about to show you all about it. And if you have, then maybe watch and see if there's some stuff that you didn't already know, okay? Kittl's been around for a little while, but honestly, it's kind of new on the block. And this year, they made some major changes, and I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. It started off as kind of just for print on demand, and while that is epic and awesome, and we love that, they weren't exactly a design tool, in my opinion. I wouldn't have called them that in the beginning, but now I'm calling them that, and I definitely will have to say it's one of the best I have ever seen. Okay, so this is Kittl, and it's beautiful. I have mine in dark mode. You will probably have yours in light mode if you're just starting or if you haven't adjusted this. So I'm gonna show you just because sometimes that throws people off a lot. So over here, you'll see my little face and yours might say something different. And then down here, you'll see where it says dark mode. This is where you can change that. So this is what it normally looks like right here. This is the normal Kittl website. However, like I mentioned, I prefer to have mine in dark mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that back. But at least now you know how to do that. Now, if you don't have Kittl yet, I will have a link in the description box below so that you can get started for free and really dive in here. I think you even get 20 free AI credits, so that's kind of an amazing thing for your free trial. Kittl was basically designed for print-on-demand use, and I don't know if this was always the plan for them to expand and really create a beautiful design platform. I have no idea. This video isn't sponsored. I haven't spoke with them or anything like that, but originally, the amazing part about Kittl was, and still is to be fair, the fact that all of the designs that you will find under templates and everything on here will be perfect for print on demand use. And that's amazing because if you are a person that uses print on demand, you know that sometimes it can be really difficult to find elements and designs and fonts, all the things that you can use within your own merch or own designs that are legally allowed to be used on print-on-demand products. So this can be a really tricky area to navigate in the online space. However, when Kittl came on the market, they made it super easy. Every single thing on here is perfect for print-on-demand use, and they even have that within their license. I definitely encourage you to look over their license as I would for any other platform, but just know print-on-demand use, you're definitely good to go, so you're pretty much fine. Let's go up to the top here just so I can give you a little bit of a navigation tour. Up here under product, you're gonna see all the different features that Kittl has to offer. In templates, you're going to have the breakdown for the different type of templates that you can have. There's merchandise, marketing, branding, and stationery. And then resources, they have a blog. They do an amazing job with full walkthrough tutorials on Kittl, and they also go over different design trends and all the things. A very wonderful resource if you're just getting to know Kittl or you're in the design world at all. And then there's also the help center, and then they have experts on the platform as well. So if you need help designing something, you can come here. A lot of people will go to Fiverr or something like that, but on Kittl, these are professional graphic designers and artists, and they are here to help you as well. So you can definitely contact them and hire somebody who can help you with your project. Let's go ahead and choose a template that we can make some changes to so that you understand all the different aspects of how the templates will work for you. The best part about templates to me is the fact that the text is already created in the specific way, and you can use the fonts, you can use anything that's in there. So let me give you an example. I love this Punk, Riot, and Chaos. Okay, so here we are, we got it opened up now, and it's opened up into our design screen or our canvas here. All right, so my thoughts here is to take this design and create a design that would be good for a toddler. So we're gonna basically use every aspect of the design that we already have here, but we're also going to adjust it to meet our needs. So the cool part about everything here is that all you have to do is adjust the text slightly. So we can just grab this, and I'm going to put naps. instead of chaos. Okay, so we're going to use the A that we have here, and then we're going to change the O to a P. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab this here. I'm going to ungroup this. We're going to move that out of the way because it's just kind of chaotic there. We will just increase the size a bit, and we're going to pop that here. And you see how we are able to just manipulate the design, but it kind of goes with it. So watch this and here. You see how I can move the naps, right? The texture still remains there. The and with the black outline there still remains. Everything still remains, which makes the designing aspect way nice. So we're going to move that there. I'm going to reduce the size of this because I want naps to be the main focal there. We're going to change or move this over to be right about there, and then adjust the punk. There we go. We'll move this down just a tad. There we go. And then this one, I just want to shrink down a bit and put in a better spot that just makes better sense. Perfect. Okay, and now I'm realizing that this needs to be moved over a bit. There we go. And I think I like it just the way it is. So now what I want to do is I want to put it in a mockup. So we can do that all in the same platform, all from here, and we can utilize that mockup in our listings. So we're going to go from here to mockup, and I have this adorable toddler boy here, and we're just going to move it right up here. Now notice their mockup. See how we move over to the sleeve and it just automatically goes on the sleeve? That's more of a smart mockup, okay? That's way different than using like a JPEG and just putting your design on top. It just makes it look more realistic. So we'll just put that right there, and then let's zoom in so you guys can really see that. Now that's literally a gorgeous mock-up. It shows off the design. It's realistic. It's showing your design and your shirt in action, way more likely for it to get purchased. So I love that ability within Kittl to be able to create a realistic looking mock-up, and all of their mock-ups work just as well. Now we'll go back to the editor, and I want to show you guys something else. Let's look at the different layers panels and the different things that are available to us in the design platform. When we look over here on the layers panel here, we'll be able to see that all of this is grouped together, but we have a full layers panel. So you can see all the different layers that are on here. We can even toggle the visibility of them on and off. As you can see there, we can turn the barbed wire element off and on. Love that ability to toggle the visual aspect of it. And then when it comes to the textures on here are amazing. This is a really cool feature that they have in here. I have the texture selected right now. So scrolling down here, you can see the different texture. So the texture is right here, and you can change all of these. So we have multiply, screen, overlay, hard light, color dodge, color burn, contrast. This is usually an option that is only found in professional design platforms like Affinity Designer or Adobe Illustrator. So it's really cool that we have this option within the platform. I'm going to put it under multiply here and just leave it like that. And we can also reduce the opacity down, so we can kind of see if we want to have the full opacity. If we don't have to. And then we can also release the texture, and we can delete it. And we can go and we can grab a new one. So textures are over here on the left-hand side, and we can pick any type of texture that we would like. And then, yes, I'm still recording. What's up? What's up, bro? Yes, you can go on the Oculus that's currently on your head. Bye. Gotta love it. We will just choose this one so you guys get an idea of the different textures that are on here. So, and then it's on color burn. So let's adjust that and get a better idea of the different options that we have. Multiply, screen, overlay, and then soft light. We have lighten, contrast, color dodge. So a lot of different ways that you can adjust a texture within the design as well. Another great thing that you can do now, they added this year, is the ability to add different artboards. Again, something that you usually only see in professional design platforms. So we're gonna add the artboard right here, and you can add as many artboards as you would like. It's an infinite design space. We could just keep on going and keep on going. Okay, and when you think you've run out, hold your space bar down and get the little hand, and you can move over to more and more and more and more and more space. You can also delete them. You can rename the boards so that each one has their own name. And then when you go to save or download, you can click download, and then it's going to ask you all artboards or which artboard you want to download. This is really a cool option to be able to design, but also see everything all at once. I put all my artboards, I'll have like 20 artboards up, and then I will have a specific theme that I'm designing in, and I will have my color palette out, and I will have my font that I'm using or my clip arts that I've designed or whatever, and I will have them all there, and I will be able to pull from everything. It just keeps everything in one spot and makes the user interface and the ability to design so much faster, more efficient. It's fantastic. So I'm going to quickly go over just the other things that they have on the website. Of course, this is not a full tutorial. I just wanted to give you guys a look into this website so that you can really see its design capabilities at this point. So we are going to go over to the left here, and you can choose any of the templates that you would like. Any of these you can see right from the design area, which is really great. You can even choose, let's say that we want to choose this world's best. Now that we have this one here, we can choose to use this full template as a template, or we can choose to just pick elements from a template. Okay, so we could highlight the element from the template that we like, and we could put it on our design. And then we could choose to do this again, perhaps with this one here, and we can shrink this one down, and then we can move back over. And now you can see that we have all the different designs right here. We can use a template as a full template, like we could choose to change this design and then use this design as it is, or we can add different templates, different artboards, and we can pull from different things. It's so fun. It gives you so much more ability to design, and it makes it kind of more exciting and more fun. And I just love that. I also love to see what other people have joined together, like how they have put their elements and like their different ideas. And so being able to like pull specifically from a full design, something that I really liked that they did, but maybe I don't want to use the full template. I love that you have that ability. They also have a huge amount of different elements, all the different elements you can possibly think of. There's illustrations, abstract shapes, basic shapes. They have the all section, so you can see all the different types of items they have. Their masks are phenomenal. I will say they're some of the best I've seen on a website like this. If you aren't sure what masks are, it's basically the same as having like a Canva frame, if you're familiar with that. You have the frame, and then you drag and you drop whatever you want inside that shape, and it takes on, your image then takes on that shape. So these are really good to use for a lot of different things. You could say, you could have a picture and you want to put it in a shape like this, for instance. You could just drag and drop a picture in there. Let me just give you an idea of the different types of masks that they have. So we have the basic, I feel like, the basic ones. And then you have some that are like this, that have like that ripped effect. You have a butterfly, an eagle, a skull, another eagle. There's a human head or face. We have honeycomb. That's really popular. Then we have a wolf, a lady, more honeycomb, a puzzle piece. This is really cool. A bear. So let's take this bear, for instance, and we will just get rid of this stuff here just so I can show you guys how this bear might work. So let's say you have this bear design. You want to create something in the shape of a bear. So we'll grab an image. They also have a huge library of images that you can use within your designs. Let's type in mountains. And let's find a mountain photo that would look good with this one. I'm thinking, actually, I really liked this right here. So we drag it and then we drop it, and then there it is. That's it. You see how easy that was? Super easy. You can even add a texture. You'll go over to textures, grab it, drop it on, and now you have the texture added, and we can use the different types of settings to decide how we want that to look within our design. They also have a really amazing text option. You have all of these that you can just like quick grab if you wanted that are already edited and made to look great. And then you have paper letters to choose from, gradient text, glowing text, all sorts of different types. But you can also create your own, and there are a lot of different options within that. So I'm just going to type in the word bear, and I will show you real quick what we can do with this. So first off, we can adjust the opacity of our text if we'd like. We can adjust the color, of course, and we can use the color picker tool to choose a different color if we wanted, or we can choose one of the colors down here, and it will pull all the colors that are within the document that you are using, so you will always have those on hand. You can also choose a hex code. You can do the RGB codes. So we'll just select that one for now. Within color, you can also choose to do a solid color, a linear gradient, and you can adjust that part. You can also do a radial gradient, and you can adjust that part. Really easy to do a lot of different text effects, but gradients are really great to be able to use too. You can adjust the border. You can change the different text font or typeface. So let's choose this one right here. It says adventure. It's the adventure font. So we will move this one over. And then let me show you the rest of things we can do. We can adjust the font size. We can adjust the letter spacing. We can adjust the line height. We can, of course, adjust any of the alignment. The glyphs section is great if you want to upload your own fonts. A lot of fonts come with glyphs. If you're not familiar with what glyphs are, they're basically extra letters, extra fancy letters or characters that are attached to a font that you normally have to open up a separate panel to be able to utilize. And sometimes people have a really hard time using glyphs. Trust me, I used to be in tech support for design bundles, and people would message in all the time wondering how to use glyphs in different programs. So when you scroll down, you will be able to see all the different glyphs that are available in this font so that you can make the adjustments. Down below are the three most exciting sections of text, and that is transformation, text shading, and text decoration. So let's look at those one at a time real quick. We can transform the text in a variety of different ways. There's distort. As you can see, we can make all these different edits to our text, which is amazing. We can choose the circle text. You can invert the direction. We can do an angle, arc, rise, wave, flag. You can even adjust the flag curve like this, or you can adjust it like this with the nodes. We can reset it. We'll just set it on arc, or no, we'll just set it on distort for now and leave it there. We can go to text shading, and there are a lot of different shading options. We can change the color of the shading. We can change the offset of the shading, the angle, the blur. We can do various different shadings. Let's try to change the offset just so you guys can really see the different shadings that are available. Shading with the outline, and then you can adjust the colors of the outline. And then lastly, my favorite section would be text decoration. We will adjust the offset real quick so you guys can really see what's happening over here. So we could choose any one of these, and they add these like lines in here, and you can adjust the colors of the lines and all of that as well. But this one is, all of these are really cool, and they can all be adjusted. So choosing this one right here with the diagonal lines in the text, if we want to choose the weight of them, we can do that. If we want to choose the distance between them, we can do that. And then we can also adjust the color. Let's say we wanted it to be white. We can change that. We can change it to this teal color or this blue color. So lots of different options for text. We can even do it like this. We can change the weight so that it goes all the way, thin it out. We can adjust the distance. Literally, I mean, I could spend hours and hours and hours showing you guys all the different things that you guys can do within Kittl now. but I definitely think you guys should jump in here and just give it a try. You can click the link in the description box below. You can get a free trial. I think that this might be a really great option for people who are just looking for something that's basically just design related. Now, you know I love Canva, but Canva is a huge machine now. It can do all different things. Designing in Canva is a small portion of what Canva can do now, and that's fantastic. But sometimes people can find that overwhelming, especially if all they want out of the platform is design, and especially if you're going to do print on demand, or Kittl's definitely the way to go. But if you're looking for a design platform that's easy to use, you want to create things that you're going to sell online, I strongly recommend Kittl. That's what it's here for. Well, what do you think? Are you going to give Kittl a try if you haven't already? If you have used Kittl, what are your favorite parts? And if you have any more questions or things that you would like me to cover in a future tutorial, drop them in the comments down below. I love reading your comments and getting back to you, and I love even more when you guys have ideas for videos that you would really appreciate me making, because those are the most fun. The ones that you guys ask for are always my favorite ones to make. Even if it might take me a little bit to get to the topic, I promise I will eventually get to your topic. I greatly appreciate any comments or anything on the channel. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so that it gets pushed out to anybody else who's looking for a really wicked awesome design platform. And if you haven't yet, even though over 10,000 of you have, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I cannot believe I reached the 10,000 goal. I'm literally amazed. It was a goal for 2024 to reach 10,000, and look at that, we did it. So I just can't wait for 2025. It's just gonna be amazing. I just cannot wait. Now go design a life you love, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.